Okay. So there's just some general concerns about, I guess, like why people are opposed to incorporation. I know you discussed it a little bit. And then also just the incorporation's efforts, connections to outside interests, and how maybe funding or other people are influencing y'all's actions, and and how that's factoring into decision making.
So 70% of our donors are San Tan Valley residents, and the rest of our donors are businesses and organizations that do business inside of San Tan Valley. And as far as the influence that those businesses have, they have as much influence over what we're doing as each and every one of you do.
Rose Law Group is a full-service business and real estate law firm. We do family law, estate planning, litigation, corporate formation, medical marijuana, renewable energy, and I personally help people to get governments to do or not to do something. Medical marijuana, renewable energy, medical marijuana, renewable energy, medical marijuana, renewable energy, and I personally help people to get governments to do or not to do something. I personally help people to get governments to do or not to do something. I personally help people to get governments to do or not to do something.
We didn't ask you for $5,000. We asked you for whatever you give us.
So the question, can we just ask the question without the...
Yeah, you can ask it.
So the Rose Law Group brought us propositions, SB 1611 and HB 2753, which allows them to, all these HOAs pump their crap water and treat it and pump it straight to our aquifers. The Rose Law Group is all about bringing these apartment complexes, HOAs to our communities. You can see we're filled with them. I mean, when I came out here and moved and bought my home 15 years ago, there was nothing out where I lived. Now they brought these HOAs right up to my property. And they brought that to bring the crap water. I didn't know about this until recently. Jordan Rose says she can get you guys to do anything she wants. I got the video right here.
Medical marijuana, renewable energy, and I personally help people to get governments to do or not to do something. I personally help people to get governments to do or not to do something. I personally help people to get governments to do or not to do something.
How are we to trust you guys when you're backed by outside Maricopa County lobbyists?
You don't need to trust us. We're not the city council. You don't need to trust us. We're not the city council. You don't need to trust us. We're not the city council. We're volunteers presenting this initiative. So I think it's really important to be clear about this.
Medical marijuana, renewable energy, and I personally help people to get governments to do or not to do something.
We're a volunteer group who believe it's essential to incorporate the community in which we live. We have no authority to make rules, laws, draft charters, make decisions, let me finish please, make decisions about your community. Our only goal...
Medical marijuana, renewable energy, medical marijuana, renewable energy, medical marijuana, renewable energy. And I personally help people to get governments to do or not to do something.
...is to be able to present this initiative for all of you to vote yes or no. We have nothing to do with how the city or the town will proceed in the future unless one of us, some of us, maybe none of us, either applies for city council or doesn't. So I just want to make that really clear because there will be things you will ask, and I've read several of them on your questionnaire sheet here, that we can't answer, because we are not that elected body. We're not elected officials and we're not appointed yet.
Like if we wanted to be, you just said if we wanted to be or apply. So
it doesn't matter.
Can you be honest now? Each one of you raise your hand if you want to be on our town council or mayor. No. Okay, good. So there's going to be 7 other different people.
Nobody's saying that. For me.
Well, so tell us now. See, this is why there's no honesty. Every time I ask a question online, it's a fear mongering. One of these 100 questions. Every time I ask them, oh, you're fear mongering. You don't tell us the truth, and you're hiding behind Maricopa County lobbyists. So we got questions, right? I don't want to drink shit water. I don't want you crapping in your toilet ending up on my face, man. That's not the county I moved into. When I moved in here, we didn't have that. Rose Law Group has a 16-year plan. right? Her 16-year plan includes this whole area filled with HOAs. It's in her plan. I've got it in her words. What do you guys got to say about that?
So let me tell you,
Medical marijuana, renewable energy, and I personally help people to get governments to do or not to do something. I personally help people to get governments to do or not to do something. I personally help people to get governments to do or not to do something.
system under the county, because as we talked about,
Hey folks, go watch their whole video. The whole thing's funny. They won't answer the questions. You know, they won't say Rose Law Group. They won't say developers. I don't trust them. You know, I wouldn't trust them. God bless. Share the video. Oh, and visit www.prop495.com.